I got about how good the ices looked. It was too many. A little bit, possibly.
Yeah, there could be a little reason there.
Maybe.
Sure.
We saw earlier today, the White Sox lost again. They're 47-45. A half back in the AL Central. The wild card could be even closer.
Yeah, you look up and they're like, they're 2 games back of a division. Jay, playing a potential World Series type contender. See how you.
Our starting pitcher for the Tigers, presented by Wallside Windows, is here. We will see how this thing turns out against a team that does.
All comes to hitting his spots, staying down in the zone. Don't let him elevate the baseball and miss.
While the Athletics are now 8%, Kurtz at 27%. Kuroda Grauer.
Every time that ball gets made contact with, it's a base knock. Hard, it's an admirable effort.
There are the hits, and you see the one that barely got down the line. Expect he's leading off against a left-hander.
People say hits don't matter.
Yes.
Ride the hot hand always.
2 games to this point. Framber Valdez, first pitch. In 0-1, sails in for. Okay, strike 3.
This has been down, but you see location matters. The big bender starts away. Looks like
Kurtz, who DHs today, and didn't really. 37%, so 3.5 out of 10 times. 2. That's a slider. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
3 times he did. So Kurt starts leaning out over the plate.
Langoliers. And a first pitch sinker, strike 1. You normally get a ton of swing and miss, but they are bottom 4 in the league.
Too much. You work under the ball too far, you're in trouble. So the bat always works down. It's more than just the angle of the bat coming through the zone. That's very steep. Right. So the angle of the bat's this, how flat it is coming through the zone, but the actual arc.
Let's give you the defense, brought to you by Marygrove on
the dish.
I loved a lot about that demo. One was Chuck Fair not. Whatever you want to do, he's doing it better.
Use whatever you need. Roberts.
Again, 4 dealers. This is OPS in the last 8 games where the Tigers are set. Baseball that hit him in the hand off the deflection yesterday.
So that's his big arsenal against lefties. They'll mix in a sinker. So that's why you might bump a few of your lefties down, hoping that they'll.
So Suarez, most pitches on consecutive days. Back in res. McGonigal takes a strike, 1 and 2. We did learn today is he is going to sleep in his childhood bedroom.
Really cool.
Like Chase Utley, my USA Baseball jersey, a medal, like it's all down for Vierling and a strike. But it is.
Well, I don't want to hear it.
Cards came out in 2002. Check swing and a ball down. One and
doesn't even know who Lightning
He's
Queen
never
is.
been to Radiator Springs.
Oh no.
Vierling hits it in the air straight away. Wilson, Williams, and Heim, and Langoliers is the catcher. Also is in possession of the sunglasses from last night. She's got a lot. Midfield, Thomas on the run, still coming. He dives and makes the catch.
Charge. Makes a nice diving play to end it.
First pitch, ground ball, third base. McGonigal, cross diamond. The first 3 batters for the 3rd time in his career. Tarek Skubal. 1 down, Jacob Wilson.
It's nice.
I know is you have kids. The 1-0, it's a sinker, maybe an inning, but he also, because he got out of it much, I also thought, like, what a gutsy trust there is in these catchers, Rogers and Dingler alike, that.
You know, he was up there competing to the fullest extent.
To fill the strike zone as they are prone to do early in.
It always comes back to command. But if you start having those at-bats where you're 3-1, 2, not letting him extend the at-bat, he went to the breaking ball. He went to the with strikeout.
1-2.
Against Suarez.
For Mark Kotze if Riley Green and Hao Yu Lee swing it well.
He walks a couple. Be a different.
Where you want to go?
Back down to Cook.
1-2 for Carpenter. Carey swings through a high. Liberty Tigers.
America's got some cool stuff for the kiddos.
And for the an ambush of Tigers. You know, like a murder of crows when they homer first. It's an ambush of Tigers. Ambushing?
Ambushing.
It was clip foul by Colby Thomas. Ambushing.
Ambushing.
But you just, yeah.
It's curveball type. He's got a few different types, but when this
Bolte, he is not a guy you want to let on base. 11 for 15 in stolen bases in 50 games. 2 down for Torque's former teammate at Arizona State. Williams in an Athletics uniform. More of that.
No, we do
not.
No
more ricochet rabbit on Tigers catchers, please. So Eduardo, who was such a big part of this last season, and like the central focus of the platoon stuff not working. Goal on the move, and it's aces
across the body.
Tigers in the air, left field, but he is down at that sidewall.
Ball's telling away from him, and Geloff takes the play, keeps it in the glove. That's about it.
So Geloff was walking it off as we were showing you what was going.
It just hit hard. Immediate reaction is that really hurt. Two outstanding efforts in the outfield. So no matter who you root for, when you see a ball player go out the game like that, you respect it. Butler will go to right.
Yeah, we've seen that in this. Not had a game in this series where a position Butler to right.
Whatever one you play the most is where you're comfortable. So if you play left back balls where you're going to play.
Well, does play right more than he does play left. Daniela, Jake had a
well at the plate with the homer and another hit in that one, but it's more about there is a bit of a crash course before Jake has to go in there. Went down to the yesterday. He did a tremendous job with it, but he said it is a little bit different than when you're prepping.
Roger's been around. He knows all these guys very well. Throw that cutter, throw that four seam. But like you said, that
pitcher is well enough. Did he do it again? Did Jake Rogers do it again?
Give a guy just a little runway.
6-shooter out again. 1-0 Tigers. 2024, he's the catcher for the Cy Young winner.
He's the Jake, though, understanding what's best for the team in the assignment. For games, all of the things that goes into being a big league catcher, and then
What's Hot Corner got? First time when he hit 21 home runs.
He tried to sneak one in on him, that little four seam at 96. Put the barrel in the right hand, carried a couple steps, drop it.
Extraordinarily likable guy because of how he carries. Jake Rogers is one of the funniest guys in that clubhouse. Like, he hurt us, by the way. He went in to buy that swing arm of Jake Rogers.
Still.
How about a base walker? A base trump. 2-2.
Hey.
The 21-year-old. That is a skill set that meant he was. Fly ball. In the same area where Geloff got hurt, made a great.
By two separate left fielders.
I see a whole lot of strikes in general, but the Tigers have thrown him out of the strike zone.
Breaking balls to get ahead in the count, whether it be the swing and miss.
He did not go. It hit him. So the first base runner is Langley.
Been going there. It was working.
In that department.
It was working. First pitch curveball, his last at bat. Grounded out to.
Ground ball was to third. base his first time. He is from Buffalo. Evan Jackson, who runs the Detroit Creativity Project and Improv Place, Parks and Recreation. Keep going. But Jackson. That's in there for a strike, a sinker. ABS challenge powered by T-Mobile.
And I'm shocked he challenged, to be honest, because it's like, I want to be up in this spot.
Swing and a miss, a curveball, and Fromber just preyed on his conditions, Andy. 2-1 is served to right. Our marvelous crew downstairs. Daniela Bruce, Andy Dirks, Jason Benetti. 20-12 stretch. Tigers are 14-2 when they home.
This guy at the plate hit the second one.
See that? See, that's the middle of the game. 0-2. Control. Tigers are 5 back of both the White Sox.
It's very similar in spelling. I guess there was a space in between those. Here we go.
First hit for the Athletics. Fromber went 4-no hit.
Get together up there with the read. Oh, that's my bad. Got
now Fromber tries to find that. His entire bench is left-handers.
An overwhelming amount, about average.
Oh, he hit him. He pulled a curveball and
seems to be all right, which makes it much more unfortunate for Fromber. Hit by pitch. Now he's got to make some pitches here. It's only a 1-run ball game.
28% ground ball. It's a swing geared to hit it in the air. Most of his high ball to right field, driving Veerling back. He's at the track. He makes the catch. And there are some options here for Mark Kotze if he cares to play around.
Get some swing and miss.
So, swing and miss.
His way back shortly after the All-Star break, guys, so a good sign for Gleyber Torres. Epic, by the way. I didn't have my mic at the time to chime in, but
for us. 0-2. Here are the reactions to your 0-2 for Lee. It's a ball into a lone hit in the third. CNL Ward on deck.
The one that I read.
Oh, yeah, there were.
Prove it.
He went full Superman for out number 1. Man, oh man.
Hitting ground, eating up turf. To get to a baseball, that's back-to-back nights with a homer, Jake Rogers. Fans like it. And you feel like you have to win it all back on one hand.
Much as anybody, been the face of the little things.
Yeah.
For the time.
It adds a huge boost to this offense and defense.
More opportunity, and all you can do is just do what you do. And at 3-2 misses, ball 4. Before the game today, he was looking exactly at what you were looking at. That
got fooled a few times, but today it's like, just hit it over the fence, Zach.
Houston's leaves our wall side windows pitching change as the right-hander out of the Dominican. A sinker and a four-seamer against right-handers. It's a lot. Guy.
But you look.
It's a changeup, 1-2.
So it's. You gotta be cautious. Ball blinked if it was an off-speed pitch, but it doesn't do that.
We'll have more on Kevin McGonigal at some point. He swung at the first pitch, however. Sportsnet is brought to you by Wallside Windows, local and family owned, celebrating 80. 2 home runs tonight. Different cast of characters for one of them. Have been a stormy night around Detroit. There was some question of, and it's turned into a beautiful night. Number 1, he could not wait for another hop, Andy.
Had to get to a no play on it. Gets aggressive on this baseball.
Kurtz off the play by McGonigal. There's strike 1 on a curveball. Daniela.
Mike Trout sent me a message, and we've been going back and forth a little bit, so he's looking forward. Boy, Mike Trout is from New Jersey, but they plan to chat a lot at the All-Star games.
That is shop class in 7th grade.
Everybody wants to thinking this is going to be fun being in the big leagues. Oh, no. That's the kind of
2 down. Langoliers line drive.
His eyes lit up when he said, hey, that one's over the plate. I'm not 100% sure where they all go. I know there's a little tag they put on him. Comes pretty.
Line drive, center field. That's a base hit.
Best two of the best fastball hitters that they have.
Curveball is in, strike 2. The A's are down to 1 challenge.
Wilson's a tough guy to strike out. Usually puts bat to ball.
Joy in Comerica Park.
Tough guy to punch out. Got to win your job. The Zach McKinstry 2-run homer, for example.
Yep.
Those pieces.
Stop. Wilson waits for it and flips it. Does not get. They do. And evidently they did get him. It was a delayed call by the second base.
He was thinking he was going to have to hook slide, do something, but he didn't go on top of the bag.
I thought for sure.
Yeah, I think he was coming in saying, okay, I don't know if they got to play at me. If your legs are out, and then when they hit the bag, they cushion for like the legs extended. I think he's got it.
And that's why Jim.
So good job by Wolfie to at least analyze the play.
Of it. After last 2. First, 1-2 for Lee. Little tapper out.
Check out what I'm wearing, guys.
What?
How do they look?
Wait, are those this? Wait.
We're like, no. And then one of our security guys that works, if these are your sunglasses and you want them back, somehow reach out to anybody's. You want to meet up and grab these? Nobody claimed them. Mysterious.
He gets chased down there. That's a tough pitch to put in play for Fromber to get back on a roll with some swing and miss. He's hitting some spots. He's getting ahead. Up his like now. That's the one that gets them guys to bite.
Ground ball over his head. He's season high with 7 whiffs on his curveball, and it's been the whole arsenal.
That's the one that he can get a strike. He steals a strike with that one. He can get a looking.
0-1 coming. Oh, now it's the changeup. Twice this. He's ready. Valencia, 26-year-old out of 16 homers this year in AAA, and he
Be aggressive. He knows Hogan Harris loves to throw 4-seam fastballs.
Inside, Ben Malgeri too. First pitch hit. And family is okay after the earthquakes, but they are unable to be here. Valencia in the air, straight. 2 out, 1 on, 7th inning. His first major league hit is his first major league home run. Can do to a body. It's happening. McGonigal to right field off the curveball.
The at-bats you keep piling up. When you got a 3-run lead, you want to add on through with some long guys. You want to keep tacking on runs while you can.
For the Phillies, who
sure.
can get into a bullpen with the best of them, they have this.
It's a good test for Jack right out the chute.
Yep. Thinking about coming to a Tigers game, and you want to see the juice, but you also want to see it standing pitching matchups, to say nothing about Flaherty versus Nola. American League game, but the Phillies are a very interesting, going to be a strategically fascinating series.
And who can keep the ball?
1-2. In 2004, he was in Oakland, 98 to 2000.
Got him a fastball middle in and crushed it to center. He's throwing a few more sliders to the
here. McNeil, who's on, and then Kuroda Grauer changed when he was on his way home from Mine going to happen, and he told us on the podcast he was driving home. He thought about maybe ball to third. McGonigal for Lee for Torque, double play.
On the outside part of the plate, gets a little broken background ball, perfect footwork.
2 out for Kurtz. In baseball, both.
Right, you're going to go
Goodness.
at 86 mile an hour.
Well,
the guy away from the lefty, sometimes it's more of a straight down shot. He can do damage to all parts of the field. And that's what in that count. Doesn't just lay it over the middle.
swing and a miss on a splitter. That was a dandy. On Valencia, who's got the shrewd. And a big grunt as the ball came.
But now you got a runner in scoring position. Yeah.
It also would likely activate Bo Brisky instead of here.
Yep.
Athletics in the top of the ninth will have.
Going to see how it plays out here. See how many runs score.
Kenley Jansen's on his way. He is. To the ninth we go.